What it is, yo. We are back with another Top 5 exclusive here at MacGuffinPodcast.com. I'm Alan.
Hi, I'm Brandi.
And today on the Top 5, we are going to be talking about our Top 5 ensembles.
Ensemble.
Like big groups of characters, many different kinds of stories. All awesome.
Yes. There were so many great possibilities for this list. Finally, I just had to kind of just pick 5 that I felt like talking about.
That's pretty much how I was. I mean, if I thought about it more, I would go insane. There's so many great
casts. It was making me happy to make this list. It was just reminding me why I get so into movies, because there's just, when the synergy comes together like that, it's great.
Absolutely.
All right. What's your number 5?
My number 5 film is from 2001. We talked about it before. Got to bring it back again. It is Robert Altman's Gosford Park.
Thought about this one pretty hard.
When you think of ensemble films, I think Robert Altman is definitely one of those filmmakers that loved working with big casts. I mean, you could have put any number of Altman films. Gosford Park is my favorite Altman movie. Just really cool how you have the upper class people up, in the mansion, and then you have the servants that are working on at the lower levels, downstairs, and how they interact with one another, all mixed together in this really cool, really entertaining murder mystery.
Actors.
So many amazing people in it. You're right. I mean, Maggie Smith, Michael Gambon, Kristen Scott Thomas, even Ryan Felipe with his bad accent, is convincing in the film. Just really, really fun. The way it's photographed is beautiful. Great direction by Robert Altman again. It's Gosford Park, one of the best films of the last 10 years.
Good stuff.
I said it.
Okay, my number 5 is a movie I know you like. I know we've talked about it before, maybe pretty recently, and that is Boogie Night.
Okay.
Mark Wahlberg, Julianne Moore, William H. Macy, Burt Reynolds, Don Cheadle, Heather Graham, John C. Reilly. There's just a ton of great people in this movie. I mean, I say Heather Graham, and she's great in this movie. I'm not even a Heather Graham fan. It's that. It's that kind of coming together of a cast where you're just blown away by how great the performances are from each individual and how they all work together. Breakout roles for Mark Wahlberg, and a re-breakout role for Burt Reynolds. Cause just great job. I mean, I also thought a little bit about Punch Drunk Love for this list. I think Paul Thomas Anderson just knows how to cast his films. He's
definitely good at picking the right people for his films. He may show up later in one of these lists. Let's, suspense. Let's move on to my number 4 film. My number 4 film is from 1998. More an interesting pick. It is The Thin Red Line.
Okay.
There are a ton of names in this movie. Nick Nolte, James Caviezel, Sean Penn, John Cusack, George Clooney, John Travolta, Woody Harrelson. The list goes on and on and on. But the interesting thing about it is that there's so many names in this movie, but to me there isn't really a big star. I mean, there's no real lead in the movie. I mean, you can make a case for James Caviezel, but I think what they were going for was that it was a shared experience amongst all these different people. It's a shame that the film came out the same year as Saving Private Ryan, and Saving Private Ryan got all the attention, where I think The Thin Red Line is just as good, maybe even better.
Marsha.
Maybe even better than Saving Private Ryan. I think it's a great film worth revisiting. So I know how you are with war films.
Yeah,
so I know that's the first thing you're going to go for.
I haven't seen either one of those, so because I don't like having nightmares. Okay, my number 4, going way back to 1933.
Whoa.
For Dinner at 8, which is a great film. It's one of these sort of parlor films where everybody's trying to get to the same place at the same time, and there's a lot of reasons why that doesn't really happen. Some of them are funny, and some of them are highly dramatic. Great number of actors who were big deals in 1933. Marie Dressler, John Barrymore and Lionel Barrymore, ancestors of Drew Barrymore.
Yes.
Wallace Beery, Jean Harlow, who I adore, and who's one of the more tragic early Hollywood deaths. She was only 26, died of kidney failure. Billy Burke, who is known to many people for playing Glinda the Good Witch in Wizard of Oz a few years later.
Okay.
Madge Evans, who is absolutely adorable. It's a really good film. You should check it out. It's one of those ones that should be a little bit more well known than it is. It is regarded as a classic, but mostly by people who are, like in their 70s and watch TCM all day. Or people like me who watch TCM all day at the age of 28. It's a great film filled with many people who I love.
Cool.
So.
I will definitely check it out. Is it better than the remake, Dinner for Schmucks? I know what your answer is. Yes, that's a big yes. All right. Moving on to my number 3. My number 3 film is from 1992, directed by James Foley, written by David Mamet. It is Glengarry Glen Ross. One of the great ensembles, I think. You have Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alec Baldwin, Alan Arkin, Kevin Spacey, Jonathan Pryce, Ed Harris, just to name a few, all working together so completely well. All these guys working in this real estate office trying to get those sales. It sounds kind of boring when I put it like that, but this is a really entertaining film. Lots of swear words going on.
Very many swear words.
Great monologues. Alec Baldwin's speech in the beginning is just really great. That scene where Al Pacino cusses out Kevin Spacey is just awesome. You gotta love Al Pacino when he's at his most angriest. Just great performances. Jack Lemmon being Oscar nominated for his role. Really great. One of the centerpieces of that movie. Great movie. Glengarry Glen Ross. So.
Good. All right.
All right. Cool.
My number 3, another one from a director where there are a few films that I could have picked. This is the one I settled on. It is my favorite, usually my favorite from this particular director, and that is Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown. Pam Grier, Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Forster, who is has the least flashy role, but I think is the most just pitch perfect, stunning.
Very good, yes.
Bridget Fonda is quite good in her smaller role. I always love seeing Michael Keaton, Robert De Niro. I mean, and then there's tons of great like smaller actors that pop up around. Chris Tucker's funny for a moment there. Lisa Gay Hamilton, who I like a lot in a lot of TV stuff. I love Jackie Brown. I really do. And I think now it's starting to get a lot more credit than it got at the time. And now it's a toss-up between this and Inglourious Basterds on what my favorite Tarantino film is. But I picked this one, and Pam Grier. It's another one of those ones where I wish the comeback had led to a little bit more. Kind of the same thing as Burt Reynolds right around that time.
Yeah, I mean that's a great movie. I would definitely put it up there with Tarantino's best work. I mean, Tarantino's definitely one of those directors that we mentioned that knows how to cast his films, from Reservoir Dogs all the way through Inglourious Basterds. He knows what the particular person is right for a particular role, even if it's not the most popular person out at that particular moment. So, great pick. Okay, my number 2 film is it's a Japanese film, 1954. Little known dude named Akira Kurosawa. Seven Samurai. I mean, yes, it's one of those great, classic masterpieces. I think this is one of the first films where you had like a group of people getting together to accomplish a goal. From this, you could see influences in, Magnificent Seven to like the Ocean's films and everything like that. Great performances all around. Toshiro Mifune as the crazy Kikuchio with that huge sword and his big mannerisms, all harboring a secret sadness that we find out in the film. Takashi Shimura playing Kanbei, who's probably one of the biggest badasses that I've seen in film. It's for 3.5 hours, that film just whizzes by. It's one of the great action pictures. It helps set a lot of the tropes that you would see in modern westerns. It's just a great film. I mean, what else can you say?
Not much.
Exactly.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, thank you.
My number 2 film that is from a director that I know you like, who again could have had several films on this list. That seems to be a recurring theme for me, and that is Woody Allen's Hannah and Her Sisters.
Ah, okay.
Mia Farrow, Diane Wiest, Barbara Hershey, Carrie Fisher, who I love and who I think is quite underrated in a lot of these supporting roles she had through the 80s. Michael Caine, Max von Sydow. Woody Allen himself is quite good in this. You even got Maureen O'Sullivan in a small role as Hannah's mother. Like, that is so cool. And this is my favorite Woody Allen movie. It is just like, I mean, you already get like 1,000 points for any film for having Michael Caine in it. Like, he's worth like 5 people. So to have him surrounded by this many amazing actresses, and then also like Max von Sydow, like it is just, it's crazy times. There's so many amazing people in that film, and it's acting out a very good script with some amazing relationships. I love that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you 100%. I mean, Hannah and Her Sisters is one of Woody's best films. I mean, just the way the characters, interact and cross amongst each other is really interesting. I mean, it's a story we've seen before, but done really, really well by Woody Allen and performed exceptionally well by everyone involved. So, yeah, that's a great film. Okay, moving on to number 1. It's from 1999. Paul Thomas Anderson, Magnolia.
Okay.
I mean, everyone in this film, from Julianne Moore, William H. Macy, John C. Reilly, Tom Cruise, Philip Baker Hall, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Jason Robards, Alfred Molina. I mean, Luis Guzman too. I mean, everyone in the movie is awesome.
Luis
just
Guzman's
this really
in Boogie Nights too. I don't think I said that.
Oh, that dude pops up everywhere.
Yeah,
he pops up everywhere. I mean, just a really interesting, really weird and strange film, but really well done. The performances, again, all around are great. All these people that are trying to reconnect from broken relationships, people that are trying to start new, some people that are like at their last breath, people that, have these weird talents that try to showcase it, but underneath are hiding like these secrets that need to come out, all based around this sort of weird, like, religious element that's going on. Just a really fascinating film. It's a great movie. It's
great how when you're like a certain kind of director, you can just get all these amazing actors to just go with you. Like, just go with my vision, guys, and then you end up with something
amazing. Yeah.
Okay, for my number 1, I'm going back in time again, back to the 30s, 1939 this time, and this is The Women, which is a very interesting film. Absolutely everyone in it is female. There's not a single male that crosses the screen. Wow. And they did a very bad remake of it a few years ago, starring Meg Ryan. Do not watch it. Watch the original, starring Norma Shearer, along with Joan Crawford, Rosalind Russell, Paulette Goddard, Mary Boland, Joan Fontaine, Ruth Hussey, Hedda Hopper. Just an amazing cast of women who were very famous in the late 30s. And it's a melodramatic little dramatic comedy about, this woman's friends find out that her husband is cheating on her with, this hussy Joan Crawford who works at a perfume counter or in a lingerie store or something like that. I might be getting it mixed up with the remake. And all about sort of trying to steal the husband back. It was kind of a ballsy move to use a male term to describe making a movie with absolutely no men in it. From even the street scenes have no men in it. The dogs they used were females. Like, they went totally crazy with it. It's a great film. You should definitely check it out.
Yeah, I mean, a film with nothing but women. I mean, I can't complain, I mean, it's definitely interesting. I mean, I see your list here, and like the 8th person that you have written down is Joan Fontaine. I mean, when you talk about star-studded, yeah, I mean, definitely. So, cool. All right, that does it for our top 5 ensembles. I mean, there are a lot out there. So if you have any, please,
a million great ones,
let us know at MacGuffinPodcast.com, and we will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.